Welcome to Lowcountry All-Stars. Thank you for joining us. I'm Chloe G here with my co-host, Matt Golden. Spring sports are in full swing now, and we are seeing events every single night. If you're looking for something to do, chances are you can go to your local high school and you can see a sporting event from lacrosse to soccer, softball, baseball, and even golf. Speaking of golf, we were able to see an awesome tournament, and Matt is going to tell us a little bit more about that here in just a little bit. But before, we are going to kick things off with our scoreboard. We're going to tell you guys about some of the scores in our soccer teams around Beaufort County.
Starting with the boys, the Battery Creek Dolphins are undefeated after playing in a tournament this week. They took down Well Branch, Hampton County, not once but twice, and a double overtime win against Hilton Head Prep. The Beaufort boys, however, are 1-2, including a tough loss to Bluffton 5-0. And for the Bobcats, that was the only game they've been able to play so far, so that is a great showing to kick off the season. Well Branch is 0-1 after losing 5-1 to Battery Creek. May River had a tough start to their season, kicking things off 0-2, with one of those ties being 0-0. They seem to be struggling to get their offense kick-started, so hopefully they can make some adjustments. And finally, Hilton Head is sitting at 0-1 after tying their first game.
On the girls' side of soccer, kicking things off with our Hilton Head Island Seahawks. They are 1-2 with their next matchup Friday evening against Beaufort. The Beaufort girls are 0-1 with a 2-2 tie against Hilton Head Prep. The Bluffton girls, however, are finding some success, being 3-1, scoring a combined 12 goals through 4 games. May River Sharks also are being very impressive. They are 2-0. They won their first game 7-0, and they followed that up with a 9-0 win. Nothing is better than getting 2 shutouts to kick off the season. The Battery Creek girls, however, are 0-1 after a tough loss to Bridges Prep. And finally, Well Branch is 0-2 with a pair of very tough losses. But now, like I mentioned, we're going to get a closer look at this golf tournament.
Absolutely. Thank you, Chloe. And we had a great day for golf out there. It was Hilton Head Christian's tournament at Hilton Head Lakes Golf Course. Perfect weather out there. The weather was so great that many of the community residents were sitting out on their back porches taking in all the action. Even one of the pond's alligators camped out at one of the holes to keep an eye on things. HHCA is the defending SCISA 3A champs and one of the best golf teams in the state. The day before this tournament, they took on one of Georgia's top teams, Frederica Academy out of St. Simon's Island, and came up just short, losing by 2 strokes. But on this day, they were able to win their own tournament. It was a great day featuring the golf teams from May River, Colleton Prep, Thomas Hayward, and Holy Trinity, along with the HHCA Eagles. HHCA boasts a lot of talented golfers, including West Virginia commit Gabe Schmitz and sophomore phenom Sage Bradshaw. Sage was the overall winner on the day, and the Eagles got the win with a combined score of 142. We got to talk to HHCA head coach Mike Spangler during the action.
I got thrown into this role. I literally found out January of, what would that have been, 2022, that I was going to have this job. So I was just teaching at the school, thought everything was good, and then they offered me this position because I love to play golf. I played golf in high school, and I got a team that was pretty old and had a lot of guys graduate. And so just last year, we kind of hit a reset button and had a lot of young talent and other guys come on in. So last year when we won state, we won it with 4 sophomores and a freshman. And so this year it's 4 juniors and a sophomore. So we're really looking forward to what's in the future.
Now it's time for our player of the week, none other than Sage Bradshaw. He shot 4 under par, and he's only a sophomore, and he is leading this team, and he is showing some bright potential here early in the season. We're going to hear a few words from him and what his team means to him.
Yeah, we play together pretty much every day. Our coach is super generous, and he's so willing to help us with anything we need. He is super supportive in every tournament. We never hear one negative thing said out of his mouth. We couldn't thank him enough for being here and being here for us. But our friendship, I think, is the reason we have success on the golf course. We work together and we make sure that we're doing everything right and that our attitudes are correct. I think that's one of the reasons why we're able to succeed.
Well, that's going to do it for today. We want to thank you for tuning in here to Lowcountry All-Stars, and we'll see you back next week with more exciting Beaufort County action.